and the Masters of the Universe.
What's up, everybody? Today we got another Masterverse review. I'm kind of partial to this character. Sorry, ignore that beeping. It is the smoke detector. Partial to this character. He is another ginger character. As I said when I did my Faker review, really like the ginger characters. Kind of partial to them being a ginger myself. And Fisto also comes with the beard. He didn't start out as a good guy. He actually started out as a villain working with Skeletor. But in his Fisto's Forest episode in the original line, you will kind of see his transformation a little bit into that backstory. As far as the box goes, I'm going to go ahead and put some pictures up of the box art just so you can see it a little bit better than what I'm showing it here. I just know it always shows up cleaner when I put a picture up. As far as other characters in this wave, we have Stinkor, Scareglow, Andra, and then of course Fisto. I have all of these except Andra. I slacked on picking her up. She was a peg warmer forever, and now I cannot find her. So I'm probably going to have to look online to find this one. I'll also put this little bio up so you can read that. And then we will do, we'll put up the 80s filmation. We will put up a picture of what he looked like in the 200X and in the Revelation series, just so you can kind of see all the different versions of Fisto. But let's go ahead and pull him out of this box and dive down. So here we are out of the box. We got him posed up nicely with his sword, and then we also have the little minifigure. I just threw him in because I haven't done any reviews on them. I kind of just busted them open and put them out on display. But I thought it'd be cool to compare them together and kind of see how the minifigure matches up with the Masterverse figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at him first. He's just a little guy here, as you can see size-wise. He did come with the purple sword and then the fist. His arms do move, both of them. Waist moves. And we got a little tiny bit of head turn on this little fella. So I just thought it'd be fun to bring him out and kind of show him to you. He's just one of the little minis. Like I said, I collect all things Masters of the Universe. So I thought it'd be cool just to kind of compare these two real quick before we jumped into the main review. So here we have Fisto in all his glory, and he's looking really good. I'm going to put up a close-up picture of his face real quick, just so you can get an idea of what that looks like all nice and close up. I'll bring it into, I just feel like with the lighting, I'll be able to do a better picture. His sword holds in his hand really nice. It doesn't wobble around. It's not really in any danger of falling out, but I am going to pull it out so we can go over some articulation. Fisto's joints were really stiff, but I've kind of played with them a little bit and worked them out. This arm was almost like stuck out to the side, like something like that. It was really weird, but I finally got it worked down, and now it articulates really well. It's still a little snappy. You can kind of feel, you know, spots where it wants to stay put, but you can pretty much position it at whatever angle you want to. He does have the double jointed elbows, the swivel at the bicep. We'll hold the bicep and see that he's got a swivel at the wrist. The double jointed elbows are on both sides, even though he has the big fist over here. It's still a double jointed elbow, and everything articulates the same, including the fist. So you can position that how you need to. Head turns all the way around. And man, look at that. Look at that ginger beard. It's phenomenal. All this guy needs is some tattoos and he'd be perfect. He's got the black shorts or black hairy loincloth with the purple belt and the purple and black boots. If you didn't know, which I think I covered it in the first part of the video, but Fisto started out a bad guy, and you should check out Fisto's Forest, the original cartoon. It is on YouTube, and you can kind of see Fisto's backstory a little bit. As far as his waist, it does turn all the way around. Same legs as everything else, double jointed knees, swivel at the boot, as well as the bottom of the boot articulation. Really cool figure. Let's go ahead and pop this off. It is like a soft rubber. I'm about to see if I can just switch this arm out with a different He-Man arm, give this guy some tattoos, and I'd basically have, you know, myself with a smaller beard as a He-Man figure, which is pretty sweet. He does have a little more hair on top than I do as well, but does the crunch. We'll get a look. The crunch in the back, forward back. That's how he gets those abs like that. And then if you look at the back, you can see all the definition in the muscle. They just do such a good job with these guys. Really, really pleased with them, and happy to finally get Fisto pulled out of the box and do the review on him. He has been sitting up on my shelf waiting so patiently. And because this is rubber, it does seem to want to bend a little bit because it's kind of a stiff thing for it to go into there. At least mine is. But it fits him really well, and you don't have to heat this one up to get it to fit on him nicely. You just gotta pinch it a little bit. Use a little bit of fingernail action. So let's get him back posed up. Let's get his little sword back in his hand. There, so there's a final look at Fisto. I am going to go ahead and pop up a picture just so you guys can see how he looked in the mini comic that came back in the 80s. It's a pretty cool picture and just another good little view of Fisto for you. Just something else to look at. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to tell someone you love them. Hit that like button, tap the subscribe, turn the notifications on. That way you'll get up to date on all my newest videos coming out. I basically do anything that has to do with Masters of the Universe, the Bible. Then we do some video games and some gun reviews. Now that they've added Skeletor to Call of Duty, I'm all about that. So again, you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.